The Chennai police has busted a group running a fake bank in 9 towns across Tamil Nadu, including Chennai. In fact, they had run these branches just like a real bank, giving customers debit cards, checkbooks, and other things like that. Joining us now, Mr. Shankar Jiwal, the Commissioner for Greater Chennai. Thank you very much for your time. What has been their modus operandi?
The modus operandi was to run a premises which just looks like a bank and then accept deposits, give them loans, give them fixed deposits, saving account deposits, credit card facilities, just as a bank.
Right.
Run it for a while, developing the faith of the people around. And as usually happens in these frauds, after a while, then when the quantum has crossed the critical limit, just close it and vanish. That was supposed to be the plan, but we could bust it before that.
It's interesting they issued even debit cards to give that sense of credibility for customers. How did that operate actually?
Yeah, what is that? That they operated with one of the banks we know as of now, ICICI, which is a perfect legal transaction that as a society, they have members and getting their KYC perfectly done, they route and get the credit card for them, credit card and the debit cards for them. But thereafter, what happens is that once this has come through, they just like this. It should be ICICI here,
Right.
so it is stickered as his own bank RAFC stuff here, and issued to the people concerned. Actually, ICICI has used it, issued it to RAFC Society Limited members,
Right.
but just by stickering this part, he tried to show as if it's a valid his own bank credit card. The card will function as a normal card wherever you go because it's a valid ICICI card with the transactional validity over all ATMs and banks. But the customers cheated thinking it's a bank, their own bank card, RAFC, but not
Right.
ICICI.
How much of money have you frozen now, and what appears to be the total amount that could have been swindled or cheated from customers? And what was the plan?
This was the thing which just nipped in the bud. So amount we have frozen is about 56 lakhs in the bank account, and as of now the transactional thing seems to be around 2 crore. But we have 3 days back searched 8 other premises of his across the Tamil Nadu. So the extent of total damage or amount transferred has to be seen. As of now, it's around 2 crore. But what we have seen preliminary, it may not cross very high because with just the starting of that business.
Who have you arrested now, and are you looking out for more people? What do we know about this person?
We have arrested a particular person. He's about 40 years old. Actually, he did his MBA from UK and then he tried his hand at financial institutions here and then came with this idea of opening his own bank and cheat people. This is as of now limited to him. And as the documentary evidence is built up further, we will see if anybody else was involved. Otherwise, generally, what happens is sort of a conglomerate operates. But in this case, it seems his own employees also believed it to be a Pakka bank and they were as a part of employer. He used to pay them regularly the salary and all that. So the expansion of this case is likely to come through in another week's time or to do investigation. As of now, it's only one person, the main guy who started the thing.
And they had forged documents, is it, from RBI?
Yeah, actually, for run a bank, you need a certificate of registration from the bank. So he had fabricated, forged a document which was with signatures and all that, but photoshopped one.
What would be a message for people?
Message is very clear that you see, for example, if you are going to any NBFC and this is a bank has a much larger mandate and this thing, even smaller for an NBFC and all. Please do due diligence. Simple thing is that first of all, find out through the RBI list of accredited banks whether the bank is there or not.
Right.
Second thing is that we cannot really find out whether the certificate is photoshopped or not. But go through the websites of these banks, etc., to see what kind of feedback they have got. Now, there's a lot of peer review of everything, so you can always find out what is genuine, what is not genuine. So this is must that we should do due diligence in all part of it. As of now, I don't think they are people who have been cheated of a very big amount as of now here. It may be a minuscule only. But you never know at what point of time where what is operating. So people, I will advise always to be cautious and take these due steps of care.
Recently, you also had cracked down on loan apps who also harass people when they don't pay it on time or they demand more money. Any headway on that? Anybody has been booked, arrested?
Yeah, actually, loan app, we have busted a gang which was Gurgaon, Lucknow, and Faridabad based, and we have raised quite a few cases. One of the what happens in all these, most of these cyber offenses of loan app, boss scam, and all that, they operate through genuine bank accounts which have actual proper KYC also, but been bought over. Like if there is a person who is selling accounts, is poor person, or they cheat him or mislead him, these bank accounts are operated for a very short while and immediately close the shut or just left unoperational. So when a crime gets reported, money generally deposited in these bank accounts. From there, they again further distribute other accounts, again with the same kind of layering, and then through ATMs they withdraw it. And once the time lapse is there, these accounts become non-operational and the money has gone. Now, obviously, you can reach the person who in whose name the account stands, but he himself happens to be hapless, not able to give us much clue. So these cases need immediate response. We responded. We went there. We found almost one of the loan apps base, which was transacting as per their bank accounts 1 crore per day of amount, and we could get the main guys, three main people in that. However, there's suspicion that the money was being further churned up somewhere that we are locating as of now. And again, they're also the employees because they're the call center employees and all. They all believed it to be a proper business as such.
Thank you so much for your time. That was Mr. Shankar Chival, the police commissioner for Greater Chennai, talking to us about the fake bank they've busted. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, Find TV.